Hello everyone, my name is Honey Bear VTuber and I am back. Yes, I finally returned after almost a month now.
Welcome, that be.
Hooray for a month.
Thank you. Also, Big Piplop subscriber for 17 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 18 months. And also, thank you so much for the 8-month membership to Pika. Welcome. But yes, we were playing Guilty as Hawk because you guys wanted me to return soon. So, I did. Hello, unknown chatter 87. Welcome.
It's the unknown. Wait, what?
Dixie, I know that was you.
What is that? It's the unknown.
The farts returned too. Here I'm with Andy Unknown and the Pokinator. Hey, look, it's just oh my god. Well, we're all going to court today, chat. Also, for those of you who are on Twitch side, congratulations. Those who are on Twitch side are now the jurors. You guys will get to decide if it's guilty or not guilty. Also, let me go ahead and
that's a bit
put
sus.
this. Let me go ahead and put this into, and I will pin it. All right, I'm gonna pin this only on Twitch side for a moment. Ow. I will pin this on Twitch side. So Twitch, you get to have fun with it. Those on YouTube get to stay and watch. While Twitch is on jury duty. And speaking of jury duty, so funny enough, it was after my birthday, right? Also, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, SMG6. Speaking of court, do you know how, like, people will send a mail and be like, here, your jury duty now. If you don't comply, we will take you to court ourselves. Have you ever had that experience, Andy or Poke?
Nope.
No, but I do know one thing. I'm a very pissed off type of man in the courtroom.
About that. So basically, after my birthday, right? It wasn't until a couple days later that I found out I got summoned to be jury duty.
Oh my god.
Now imagine a VTuber going in there and being a jury selection, and you just sit there and be like, I'm going to sit in the courtroom. Hopefully they do or don't accept me. I mean, the only benefit is that you get paid. The downside is, if you're at work and they send you to jury duty, you have to immediately go to court. Be like, hi, I'm going to leave early. The court has summoned me. I got the law on my side. I got out of it on the first day. Been there before. Finally! But yes! No, they said, no, the date, no, you wanna know what's the funny part? The moment I got that letter, they actually sent that to me on my actual birthday, which I find it ironically funny.
Happy birthday, your gift
Happy
is a
birthday, go to court.
Happy birthday, go to court. Alright. We're gonna probably go ahead and get started. I'm not sure if anyone else also has the game or not. It is voice activated, by the way. Yeah, there we go.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's go. Alright, who's ready for the trial? Who's ready to go to court?
Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this beat? Stupid action?
sweet again.
For what? For what, man?
For something I need to
The
think
person you're defending could be a national criminal for all we know. For all we know, he probably smuggled some Mike and Ike's inside of a Squirtle shell, man.
Don't worry, I smuggle Tic Tacs. Like, I know how this works.
You know how this works? I call bullshit. You, madam, you are a liar.
And you are a pie. Take that.
You want to see how this goes first? Alright, we got judge, the prosecutor, and the defense. Please let this work. Please let this work. Do-do-do-do. Oh my god, it works!
I am the great Count Bagula. Fuck you, prosecution. Man.
Alright.
Fuck you too, man.
Okay, 60 chase switch pull and let your chat vote yes or no. Alright. Alright. Did you have a good vacation? Yeah, hey, pipe out.
How dare you?
Don't you fucking throw at the judge, you fucking asshole.
You're gonna arrest me?
Yes, I can. Chat, order in the court, chat. Order in the court, chat.
I'll have 2 number 9s, number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Perfect!
Alright.
Alright.
Peely! Peely is accused of for being a banana and dying so much to the point he blew up Chick-fil-A.
Yes, he did. He blew up a national icon of food. As a man who enjoyed a good Christian chicken,
That's
I
a bit
gotta
sus.
say, chat.
The chat will get to decide if they're guilty or not guilty.
Exactly. And I know dang well I'm not a Fortnite fan as much as the next guy or gal or they them's watching in the stream. But I will say, court, I will say, in this case, that man, if you can even call it a man, is nothing but a potassium liar who decided to not only constantly die like he's Kenny from South Park, but decided to blow up one of, if not one of, my favorite restaurants. Not even mine, probably the chat's own, with their good chicken. He decided to blow up a good Christian company. How do you plead defendant? Because that potassium man is a piece of shit.
You say that my client here has blew up a Chick-fil-A. I think you're lying.
Am I? I'm a fish.
How do you know that my client did it? It could have been someone else.
Well, let's see. We got. Oh, it's not even my turn to activate the cards.
Someone voted all guilty.
Oh my god, they all voted against! We didn't even start! Chad, give him a chance! Damn!
But that's okay.
We haven't even started trial, Chad. Relax, hold up. Hold the phone. I know dang well. I didn't even get a chance.
No, you gotta testify first. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna let you speak.
So you say all of that, but I will have to say that my client here has been falsely accused. For you see, we found this broken contract, which showed that my client here used to work at Chick-fil-A. He was once an employee before his boss fired him so wrongly. And as he was leaving for work, that's when the Chick-fil-A exploded. He wasn't anywhere near the building. Think you could prove that?
Is that all you're going to say?
Let's share.
With all your evidence?
Let's share. We also found out that he also had a subway ticket. Pretty much he was going to take the next train home before he was wrongfully arrested. That is all, Your Honor.
Alright. He's heading to the prosecutor. So, anything you'd like to say for yourself? Or like to counter the claims?
Forgive me, Chad. I was premeditating my thoughts. Totally not taking out the trash in real life. Speaking of trash, I will say this, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I find that argument so lackluster that even my opponents fell asleep. Because in all reality, we all know clearly Fortnite's a game for mindless, idiotic children or guys like myself who rather just play it with friends for fun, even if it pisses us off. But I ask you, as a fish sock puppet pirates with the most sexiest beard alive, I speak for the people, and I know he committed the crime because earlier he was murdered with a katana in the scene of the crime, and with the exact fingerprints of the same potassium blood into the scene of the crime before it was blown and committed, along with the murder weapon that he died. He lit the place on fire because he had a matchbox of cigarettes.
I mean, that does add up with blowing up, but but why does a katana have to do with it?
Simple, my dear watermelon drug. You see, in the scene of the crime of the autopsy, it showed he was impaled, and as he died, he lightened on Ma'am, she just threw a fucking paper at me. She just threw a paper at me.
I saw that too.
I did no such thing.
So as I was trying to stay in the court before my opponents, being a woman baby, with a banana man husband, I will state this purpose, mind you. As I was stating, he did, as the case accused, he died so much. He has the worst luck known to man. And if I'm not mistaken, he was impaled while trying to light a cigarette. Because as a mundane, sad, typical man or woman or middle-aged white man in America, they tend to smoke a lot. But what the banana didn't know, he did it right nearby the compactor, which caused the restaurant to be in flames after someone miraculously, I assume a ninja, or some reckless teenagers thinking they're an anime weeboo, like the nerds at home, threw it at him, caused him to die, while he threw the light-up match into the greaser and caused the explosion of flames. Am I not wrong? Because we all know he is notorious. She threw it at me again. We all know he's notoriously a liar. And as many liars, he was also, before getting impaled, he obviously had one proof of sadness. And I can verify witnessing that this man is nothing but a fraud. At the wrong place, at the wrong time, he committed not just destroying a fast food industry that we love with their great chicken and milkshakes and waffle fries. He even murdered working men, women, managers, even the children. The children, damn you! I rest my case.
What?
Now, how will you defend this monster, you paper bag head prick?
First off, I am the great Count Bagula. What you are clearly trying to state, you are clearly stating that my client committed an accident. Now how does that make him guilty? I do not know. If he was attacked.
Fingerprints were on the match, so therefore he committed.
And what was he going to do with that match?
Smoke like a depressed white boy in every America. Oh, Your Honor, this is absurd.
Oh, you see, he was attacked, causing the match to fall. Did you just do that? The amount of things I'm gonna do to you after this. Anyway, pretty much, he was attacked. How could he be the one that is imprisoned and not the people that attacked him?
I don't believe in this shit.
The chat's still voting guilty.
Which is,
I don't give a fuck.
It's like legit, all of them is guilty. Not a single one voted not guilty.
But perhaps maybe there's something more to this story. Maybe it was maybe someone planned to frame my poor client because we got messages from a dusty landline phone. We got all the shit, all the messages. They were plotting to frame my poor client.
Rolling on the floor laughing, I just got here and is this stream is about chickens? Rolling on the floor laughing and I put Team Blue a question. If you won't do a time, why did you throw a piece of paper at your opponent? And I say, guilty.
After all, let's see here. After all, very much he did. Very much. We also have evidence stating of the place being sabotaged before the explosion, since we found a key all led straight into the offices and throughout the entire restaurant. Who's to say that the people that attacked poor little Petey were the real criminals all along?
Then there must be a bunch of goddamn McDonald's supporters because I call bull crap. I call bullshit, Your Honor.
I have a question from one of our jurors, Mr. Prosecutor. Where is the witness for the crime?
Well, glad you asked, my dearest judge. Because I summoned the owner who was claiming Mr. Sad Clown to the stand.
Wait, huh?
Said Mr. Sad Clown to the...
Wait, how do you do that?
Okay, you take the gavel, and use the mouse scroll to like switch between witnesses and verdict and whatnot.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's the verdict one. That's the witness one.
So that's verdict.
That's giving someone a floor to talk.
That one.
That's verdict. And the one with like an eye is the witness.
I think you just skipped my turn. Oh, damn.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Mr. Sad Clown, if I'm not mistaken, no relation to the Ronald McDonald. You obviously knew KFC and many restaurant establishments. But Chick-fil-A is a fine Christian establishment. Did you or did you not felt heartbroken when you found out the restaurant you enjoyed and your totally not relative Ronald McDonald said that you obviously saw this man in the back before the crime was committed? And if there was these attackers, by all means, where? Oh, where did they even go? Because I clearly do not recall hearing anything about attackers or anyone else other than the employees in your management establishment, along with the innocents, men, women, elderly, even the children, the goddamn children. So I must ask, Mr. Clown, where were you when Mr. Peely Banana Bingleton decided to cause that mass genocide and waste of food and products for your people?
I see. Very well, Mr. Prosecutor.
That sounds like a load of horse shit.
She's swearing in the court, Your Honor!
Order in the court.
Ow.
Swear in the courtroom. For God's sakes, people!
Well, fuck you.
Oh.
No, that is where you're wrong, Mr. Unknown. Because I also have a witness. It was the very same person that was trying to film an ad for the very restaurant. I call Mr. Movie Director to the side. Yes. Now, Mr. Movie Director, you have pretty much been filming Chick-fil-A ads for quite a while, yes. Now, you may have seen that my poor client was viciously attacked by rabid animals. Those horrid...
No matter how much you say the jury will obviously say guilty.
Fuck you. Pretty much you saw Mr. Peely get attacked on purpose by those hooligans as they proceed to frame him for a crime he so did not commit. Oh. Pretty much, motherfucker. I'm going to shove an air your ass. Anyway,
That's pretty sus to say in a courtroom.
Damn, I believe we got the wrong criminal.
For you see, pretty much we have, you see, we have also gained evidence that the movie producer has pretty much also written in his page book, which is for some reason covered in some sticky shit. I'm not sure what that is, but but you see, he wrote the very details of how Mr. Beery was under attack by those hooligans that came and attacked him, tried to frame him, tried to do all sorts of shit to him. Is that true, sir? Is that very true? Of course it's true, because I am correct.
Alright. Thank you, Mr. Movie Director.
Well, I believe this case might as well be done. Because it's clear, no matter what I say, the court is right. That banana's guilty!
Oh, you dare attack my client? You're just like those hooligans.
Alright. Shall we go a little bit longer? Or should we close the case?
All I know is that banana is a guilty criminal! I smell it! Look at his dopey little eyes!
You're a guilty criminal.
Alright, chat. Shall we keep going, yes or no? Do you think they should be heard out more? Or do you think you've heard enough? Pick your poison, chat.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Eh.
Pipe down to both of you.
How dare you attack me, Judge? You're just like those hooligans.
I control the courts.
In fact, I'm gonna attack like those hooligans.
Ah! Right in the eye! Well, it seems they want the court case to go on, which means, just to prove my points, chat, even though y'all 100% agree on guilty, this banana, they have the...
They said yes, which means we are closing. And as for the majority of the people, I hereby find Peely guilty of all of his crimes.
I told you!
Yeah, don't fuck with Chick-fil-A, man. We're gonna play again. Well, someone to jail.
Like, X out of it. My dumbass accidentally X out of it.
It's all good.
Oops.
Now we're waiting for Pogue.
I think my mom's job in the actual court is the journalist. Because my mom... I kind of want to show my mom this game because I think she would love it.
Accidentally left the court by accident.
Say.
You guys want to switch roles?
That's what I'm doing.
Alright, Alright.
I knew that.
Does anyone want to join in? Does anyone else want to join in? For this very lovely chaos of a courtroom, we got 6 slots left. For those who want to be the journalist, the witness, the bailiff. I would say this, the journalist, you get to draw pictures and make the news. That's all you do. And make funny drawings. Witness, you may call up to stand and people can actually talk. God, this is fun. Okay, I'm gonna change the maps. You know what? We're gonna be fucking pirates. Let's go. A lot of people says justice is served. Man, they all want him guilty. As soon as you said Chick-fil-A, he's automatically guilty. But yes, it is on sale right now. For those who want to actually get it. This is great. Baylor, you keep everything else in order, but the judge can override it. Alright. You guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until Andy comes back.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
to,
Are you ready?
Yeah, just mom. Mom's stuff. Yeah. I
What are
think
you
my
eating?
mom's
Chips?
job
No, I'm
was-
eating goldfish.
I'm not eating chips. I hate goldfish!
I think they're on sale for $4 and something cents. It's like nearly $5.
This game's really cheap. It's on sale right now for like a cheap price. So.
Chippy, did you say? That sounds guilty.
The fuck you mean? How is a chip eating guilty? How is that? Bruh. You a liar. You a doodle head.
Alright, here we go.
Kind with.
You a poopy head. Oh god. Ooh! Hey, it's pirate theme. How fitting.
I told you I'm going pirate theme.
I like it. I bet
Yar! Welcome to my pirate court case. Ow.
you-
Before you guys vote, you have to listen first. Before you can say guilty or not guilty.
Yeah, because last time y'all really just didn't give the guy a chance, even when I explained it.
They're like, once you mess with Chick-fil-A, you're automatically guilty.
I mean, don't fuck with Chick-fil-A, man.
Here we go.
Paimon!
Hi, Ma.
Santa Claus and Granny!
Like, being delicious and robbing a pet. yeah, what the hell did you just do, you little shit? Like, why you gotta do this?
Paimon!
And then you fuck with the clauses? Why? What? Girl, what did you do? How the fuck with the clauses? How do you mess with Satan? The man knows everything! You're bad or good! You don't know the song? How the hell did you fuck with the clauses? What did you do? Alright. Clearly.
Okay, first. Alright. From one of our jurors. Okay, first question. What time did the accident happen? You know what? State your facts.
There is no accident here. Miss Paimon has committed the crime of being delicious. Also robbing a bank, because, she also committed an actual crime. We have evidence to support our claims that Miss Paimon has robbed the bank at exactly 4 a.m. in the morning. And we have evidence to support that. Because you see, she was acquiring her tools of the trade thanks to our brilliant officers for finding her dark web purchases.
Oh!
Paimon!
For you see, she has used the thing she bought from the dark web to rob the bank. Not to mention giving herself extra spice to make her even irresistibly yummers. And how did this come to be in the first place? What could we say has caused Miss Paimon to commit such a crime? Well, that's why we found out she had leaked DMs.
What?
Pretty much someone leaked her DMs to us, and of course she was talking about how much she wanted to rob a bank. How much she wanted to be in a restaurant and be eaten by the nearest person. For you see, Miss Paimon is as guilty as can be. I am the great Count Bagula. I rest my case, Your Honor.
How dare they! Do you have anything to defend for that?
I squeezed them so solid with that claim that they pretty much left their body.
Alright, I'm back. Anyways, as I was trying to state the facts. So, Paimon, she clearly had search history evidence, which is bullshit. Because my client, obviously, one, that's inadequate. She's too tiny to even grab anything in the bank. And even so,
I suppose
being
that's
delicious
true.
is quite overrated. Overrated, I say. More overrated than our current president's hairline falling apart like a goddamn uncooked spaghetti. But I will state it this. Clearly, she was wrongly accused by someone from the dark web to try to commit because they were in love with her. And I found this in the scene of the crime when they delivered. Like a bunch of creepy weirdos on the internet, I say, yes.
Pedophiles.
And
Anyways.
Exactly. Like a bunch of sickos. Which is why I know dang well my client is an innocent woman. And plus, the person who was totally not a P word, which I can't say due to extreme legal reasons. I know one thing's for certain. Is that Miss Paimon was framed by a creepo. And how do I know? Because the person who delivered those weapons to her had their subway ticket left behind in the scene of the crime like a bunch of slowpoke dumbasses. Therefore, the prosecutioner is more blinder than a mole. I've stated my case. Clearly, she is wrongly framed. And plus, if she did manage to hold weapons, how can she? With her tiny arms and hands. It's illogical.
You have a fair point. Anything to claim on that, Mr. Prosecutor?
Yes. For I see Mr. Fishbeard simply does not understand the concept of custom-made weapons. Of course, they can be made of different sizes. Of course, small would also count in the case of Miss Paimon and her small little hands. But of course, you may say that Miss Paimon was wrongly accused, but please explain to me the search history. The search history on the coordinates to the nearest bank, and also many different search results about infiltration and how to access the dark web.
How would she have access to the dark web if she cannot even type of where her search history is?
For you see, she might not have been alone. She probably had help. After all, she's always with that traveler person. Who's to say those two aren't in cahoots with each other?
Ah, please, Lumi did nothing wrong. This is outrage.
Oh, but here's the thing, we have a witness. Someone who comes by every once a year, and his name is Santa Claus.
He's coming to town.
Now, Mr. Claus, while you were busy delivering presents on one Christmas Eve, pretty much you saw what Miss Paimon was doing. Yes, along with Miss Lumine, up to very naughty stuff, I presume. I'm going to shove this paper ball up your ass. You fish beard.
Yeah, we're not allowed to violate someone in a courtroom. We're not shoving things up their ass in the courtroom.
Oh, don't worry, that will happen outside the courtroom. Gotta keep the place nice and tidy after all.
No, well, look, that case of a freaking restraining order.
But anyway, Mr. Claus, you have witnessed their naughty deeds, and but of course you had
That's
to
a bit
deliver
sus.
presents anyway, and so you sent the coal to forewarn of their inevitable downfall. Mr. Claus. Yes, I rest my case. It appears Mr. Claus knows what he is saying and what he is doing.
Very well. The chat is still 50-50 right about now. So there might be a slight chance that Paimon could be saved. Anything else you'd like to say before I dismiss you, Mr. Claus?
Ho, ho, ho.
Very well then.
Ooh.
Is that all,
Charge.
Mr. Prosecutor?
Yes.
Alright. Anything else to back things up?
Sorry, I was eating my pizza because I called that witness bullshit, but I will say this. Mr. Claw is a very honest working man. You know, him and his elves work the clock, even though it's mainly the elves who did the heavy labor, in all fairness. Especially when they make ridiculous shit like iPads and stuff, even though we all know it's clearly the parents who bought it, but hey, who am I to judge? But I will say one thing. A holiday icon like Mr. Saint Nick, clearly, sure, he might tell the truth, or maybe it's just a mall Santa the whole damn time, just spewing out nonsense like a drunk. But I will say this, you may claim she and Miss Louie were framed and prosecuted, ostracized of the lies, but my question, if the people will understand in this whole case, because obviously there was one person that Miss Baghead, tongue sticking out Dracula butt face over there didn't understand. We have a witness of our own. His wife, Mrs. Claus, to the stand. Now, Miss Saint Nick, loyal wife, practically a mother to the elves and beers. I need to ask you, madam, even though this is the wrong case, should have been Grinch on trial, the real criminal. For all we know, he probably robbed the bank. I will say this, my dear. Dearest Miss Holiday herself. You know dang well, including your husband, he was clearly a man of the people. But I will know one thing. You adored little Paimon, yes? Like all the children. But the question still remains. Search history or not, she can't just type things. And Miss Lumine might as well be an innocent woman being thrown under the bus quicker than a goddamn $5 footlong commercial ad being stuck in your head since you were an 8-year-old child. I will say this. Given your husband's testimony, do you or do you not agree that Miss Paimon was framed? And for the delicious part, it is clearly an over-dead meme that you disgusting people claim to just eat this poor little child like a bunch of twisted Discord moderators. For all we know, the prosecutor's probably one of them under the bag.
Preposterous. I am the great Count.
Silence you!
You silence, you fishbeard.
But I will say this.
Order in the court.
But this will throw the whole case out the window. Because Mrs. Claus found one thing in the scene of the crime. The person who claimed to give Paimon the information of the whole search history's driver's license. And who's the identity of that person? Why, her very own husband, Mr. Claus's arch rival, the Easter Bunny. Putting the blame on a child. Disgusting, I tell you.
So, the reason why she took a subway ticket was mainly because her. How does the driver's license and subway ticket, or didn't, or like?
Simple. It's a frame. Make it look like an accident. Make it look like Miss Paimon was trying to get away when they gifted it to her. Only. For them to claim to have a license to drive the train. Try to lie their way. Lie faster than this man or woman, whatever identity this baghead freak of nature has to offer. Because
Also, if you guys want to choose guilty or not guilty, please head over to Twitch side. It will mainly work from there.
Plus, they changed everything in the course of history over universal remotes! As evident, meaning they changed the subject of reality like a reality warper! Is that right, Mrs. Claus, like your husband? No further questions. They used the remote to make the search history happen. They used the remote to frame subway people, only to leave their license behind to get away. Meaning, she was framed by a reality warper. No further questions.
Alright. Thank you, Mrs. Claus. From YouTube side, man, I wish I have a YouTube. I wish they have it on YouTube too, but it's mainly exclusively on Twitch. Alright. Anything further you'd like to say, prosecutor?
Yes. A reality warper. Get real, mister. Get real, defendant. When did that only exists in an Adam Sandler movie?
Oh! Well, we know because of Mr. Sandler himself.
So you blame good old Mr. Sandler. How could you? You pathetic fish beard. Pretty much. Tell me, if Miss Paimon is so innocent, why did we end up finding a crow at the scene? The crow was repeating it all, pretty much. Oh, it's like of Paimon's words of being like, "Oh, let's roll a leg, roll a leg." You do know that crows are one of the smartest animals, and that they can. Well, sometimes they can.
Before I continue on, chat. Santa Claus is only a witness, not a person on trial. The person that is on trial is Paimon.
Yes.
Please
continue.
Let's see here. We have also Mr. Claus has also noticed, also found a thing. Miss Paimon's little black notebook, explaining the plans of the crime that was about to be committed, the date, the time, everything, even down to the slice of pizza she would have been eating at that time.
How does any of this relate for Paimon to be delicious?
Clearly, it's Discord moderators and perverts on the internet, like sickos.
For you see, the pizza thing was quite obvious. She was going to go to the nearest pizzeria, eat the pizza there, and then serve herself as a pizza ingredient. So that way, everyone would find her delicious. My God. Why else?
If everyone would find her delicious, wouldn't she already be eaten then?
That's the thing. We already took her to the squad car the minute we found out about the crime. She was all covered in grease and pepperoni. It was disgusting. Had to clean. I'm pretty sure the car has to be power washed because
My God, Your Honor, are we really saying this in front of thousands of people? This is just disgusting. This is practically a child.
You're the one with the perverted thoughts, fish boy. I'm speaking facts.
Oh my God.
But yes, that is all, Your Honor.
First of all, Santa's only a witness, not the one being convicted. Also from one of our jurors. Crows do not speak, it is parrots that speak.
Well, it was a black parrot.
Look at that. Making up stories on the spot. At this point, the case is over. She's innocent.
We have another question from another juror. Did Paimon use the dark web to buy a shark on the internet?
That is correct.
Why? Oh, wait. How would you buy a shark from the internet? A live shark? Or is it a plush shark? Alright, chat. vote guilty or not guilty.
Alright, don't worry, Paimon. We got this case by the balls. I know what I'm doing. I'm the Saul Goodman of friggin' lawyering. You know you have rights.
Shall we continue on with the trial? Or shall we decide their fate? If we continue, then this trial specifically goes longer. If we vote no, then I will decide the verdict. I will decide whether it's guilty or not guilty based on chat. Shall we continue this specific trial? Alright, they wanted to continue this specific trial. So I'm leaning over to the defendant.
Yep, just like the sickos of the internet. They always have one thing for certain. I can already know that this case is about to win regardless. And the people that is chat understands the facts. Sure, Paimon is not the most popular gal on the internet block, but I can tell you with certainty, wrongly accused, their own prosecutor making up stories of talking crows, but in reality, it's parrots that learn how to speak, not crows. Third, all this to frame not just Paimon, but her beloved companion, Miss Lumine. The Traveler. The female protag that, let's face it, everyone probably picks over the guy. Like every other game that has both gender option equalities for protagonists. I will say this. Paimon being a pizza is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. She was at the pizzeria to get some food for herself, yes, but also for Lumine. As a friend, to celebrate their friendship, if compassionate. Therefore, this motherfucker right here, this trial is already over. Because it's clear as day on the eyes of our gods. This little creature has done nothing wrong, and if you ask me, this motherfucker right here is nothing but a psychotic phony who just farted in court. No further questions, Your Honor. It's clear she ain't guilty for jack shit.
From one of our jurors. What type of source was there?
Source?
There's no source.
And then we have another one. What shark was it that you buy? Actually, I'm gonna let you answer that question first, and then I will ask it. So, what source are you saying, Mr. Unknown?
The sources that I said. It's clear as day. Someone like Mr. Sandler, Mr. Adam Sandler himself, clearly used the remote to create the dark web and everything else the subway train, the license, the fact that he made her look like she robbed a bank because, as Miss Pokinator here quotes, there is a movie, and it is Mr. Sandler. His fat ass just decided, say, hey, I want me some pizza. So he caught Paimon after the pizza chain with the remote, made it look like she robbed a bank. And if you ask me, for all we know, the prosecutor is probably Adam Sandler under the mask, lying! A dirty, dirty liar! And you know, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you know we, as human beings, cannot stand liars. Oh, no, 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 no. Because one thing's for certain, the source all comes down to one thing. And that one thing is this inherited ring that was brought into the evidence scene of the pizza joints that Mr. Sandler purchased himself, leaving behind, as he takes Paimon down to the bank and made it look like she got away, but the fat imbecile dropped his license. Therefore, the pizza joint was pepperoni, as Miss Poe claims, but in reality, Miss Paimon doesn't like pepperoni. She likes plain old cheese. Therefore, you and Adam Sandler can go straight to the depths of the gulag. No further questions. You were the bitch!
Another question. What shark was it that you buy?
Shark?
Like a live shark or a plush shark or...
For all we know, this motherfucker right here is not a plushie shark. Why would a tiny little thing like this buy anything? What kind of psycho would sell live sharks?
For you see, the dark web sells a lot of things. You weren't even explaining how Paimon's dark web purchases were.
That's because she didn't buy anything on the dark web, you paper bag-headed fuck!
And who do you think was the one responsible for Miss Paimon's purchases? Was it this
Adam goddamn Sandler, that's who it is!
And would you think Mr. Sandler would risk his own career for that? I think not. I think you're just putting
what
the
career?
blame
His
on
movies are mid at best!
I think you're trying to deframe the man because you don't like his movies.
That's my answer to that. That's my answer to that.
The amount of objects I can shove up your rectum after this court case.
This
You
kind
see
of
that,
sus-
man? You see that? He's already trying to start shit with me again.
Ow.
Fuck you.
Oh, fuck you too.
But besides all that, Your Honor, it's clear as day. Adam Sandler is the perpetrator. He bought all those illegal things because he knows his career is more false. More false than this. Look at that. Sleeping in the middle of court. The shame.
Sorry, I just found your story so false it was boring.
By the power invested in the chat. I declare Paimon not guilty of her charges.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they'll never find out that I was Adam Sandler.
You can join back. Those who want to join, you can. I forgot about the filter.
What?
We're going comedy 18 plus.
Oh, 18 plus, I could swear.
Free at last.
English. Do you want to do you want to do mature?
Yes.
Serious casual. Mayhem. Apply. We're still gonna be pirate. Alright.
It's clear as day. This next guy, I highly doubt anyone can defend. Not even Pokey herself.
Someone says, damn, get a room, you two.
Wait, what?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
This is only for PC. This is on Steam. Bum. And I'm not sure if someone else is gonna join today. Probably not. I think it's just the three of us. The code is up there if you want to join as a journalist, witness, bailiff, or any of the jurors. Alright, we're about to summon another court case.
Yeah.
Kanye West!
How could they?
Kanye! So basically, Kanye West is accused of being a complete psychopath and all around dipshit on the internet. Okay, what's your stream?
Yep. I mean, Your Honor, is there any type of statement I need to make? I mean, we all hear the interviews that this idiot has made, supporting Nazis, saying stupid shit that makes legend meme crash out Alex Jones.
Wait, Alex Jones from fucking Fortnite?
No, Alex Jones is the fat guy who screams gay frogs. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he had him on his interview and he didn't want it because he was stupid. But I will say this, Mr. West, look at even the jury don't even want nothing to do with this man. All I can say, Mr. West caused an explosion from a distance.
Somebody
Because this man's already stupid enough to commit internet tax evasion, supports friggin' Nazis, and furthermore crime I can't even repeat on the stream. So I got no further questions, Your Honor. Guilty.
A lot of people are choosing guilty.
Yeah, I know. Y'all know, chat. Y'all know. Y'all know. Not even poking defend. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna defend a man as controversial as Kanye West?
Anymore.
How are you gonna defend this dipshit?
Do you have any more to say? Or should I move on to the defendants?
You might as well move on to the defendant, give them a chance to talk.
That is a very, very vague thing you said about Mr. West. For you see, how can someone be classified as a psychopath and all around dipshit? Surely you have noticed that all of those videos were AI generated.
Oh my god, here we go with the AI generated crap. This is nonsense, Your Honor.
For you see, I have
Wait a minute, hold on. So you mean to tell me that Kanye West is now using AI generative images like fucking Mr. Beast?
At that point, it's automatically guilty.
For you see, I wouldn't say Mr. West was the one that used AI. I would say someone is trying to sabotage him. And we have proof. Because you see, we have a CD, pretty much.
People are booing.
Yeah, no, I'm winning this shit.
I think Mr. West was doing charity with his signature free hug sign.
The fuck you mean? What charity work? I supported Nazis a charity work.
He was doing the free hugs for charity. We would raise money to fucking.
The fucking charity.
It has gone straight to guilty. Shall we end the trial, chat?
You know what? You're right. I can't defend this motherfucker. You are guilty. I can't defend you, sir. Bullshit.
promise, Kanye, I am going to some content.
I'm not paid enough for this shit. You didn't pay me enough.
Very little evidence has been submitted.
Yeah. Look at that picture! Look at that picture! That was the quickest trial ever! I knew because
Kanye West left the courthouse arms raised, shouting, "Justice will be served!" Instantly struck by a pigeon, dropping a massive load. In the chaos, they knock over a cop and were promptly arrested again for premeditated assault.
Why did I feel that's something Kanye would do? Nah. Huh? Okay, put her in here with me. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. That was the quickest court case I've ever seen. Oh, no, I wanted it, man. We need to show this to the guys after this.
Kanye West is the fastest man. Kanye doesn't get to, from UWAP. Kanye doesn't even get no air. He got to go. It's on site with him. Shall we go on? Oh my god.
My dog is in my room now, but oh my god. She's funny as hell. Oh my god. Oh wait.
The question is, am I mentally prepared to hold another trial? Okay. I think we're still waiting on you, Andy. I'm not sure if I'm mentally prepared or not.
Oh, that one was too funny.
You need to make a clip of that. They want me to clip the whole Kanye West thing.
I mean, it's practically a clip. It's fucking laughing. Good thing.
Hell, I might as well highlight it once the stream is over. And just upload it to YouTube.
I mean,
Fastest trial ever.
That really is the fastest trial ever. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Holy hell. Oh, that's funny. Oh my god.
Alright. Give me just a un momento and...
Oh no. No, I need to be the prosecutor again. I got a good one. I got a good one.
Okay.
I got a good one for this shit. Oh my god. Oh no, this whole case is about to blow away. Oh my god. Oh dude. Oh dude, that's too funny for my... Oh my god.
Alright. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. Chat.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Diddy Kong!
Am I defending you? How in the Krispy Kreme Christ am I going to defend you?
Yeah, Diddy Kong. So
Diddy Kong is accused of being for throwing his own parties!
Yep. That's the dude we know. And obviously it makes it worse when he has a water gun in the scene. Y'all use your twisted imagination to get the picture. This monkey right here is a dirty son of a bitch. No wonder why he just got replaced by a little girl in the latest Donkey Kong game. Isn't that ironic, Mr. T?
I am not prepared for this trial.
Nah.
I hope you pay
No one is.
Fucking Diddy Kong, fucking ass, fucking stretch mouth looking ass, motherfucker. Put that out, dude.
Hey, no flirting with the client.
Ow.
Anywho, Your Honor. This monkey threw water bottles, and yet he falsely. This idiot thinks, no, I'm starting a party for Nintendo characters. Nah, he a dirty liar, and I got no further questions. I got no further.
No. One of our jurors says, I bet he uses baby oil on everyone. He uses baby oil, not. No, it is his coconut candy!
Oh God, I know a perfect one. And it's gonna involve our friend. Oh no.
Oh God. You talk.
I am the great Count Magula, and I call your claims pure, unadulterated bullshit. How can throwing a party be a crime in of itself? People throw parties all the time. Well, just because his name's Diddy. They have the same name as a certain rapper. You think that just means he's guilty on the spot?
Yes. Nintendo believes so. They cut him off the game, and he got replaced by a child.
Someone said in the chat, instant guilty.
Damn, Diddy Kong got no say.
Let's see. Mr. Kong is as innocent can be. You see, he was just busy getting ready for his party, which is why he had his universal remote with him at the scene of the crime. But of course, I guess partying counts as a crime.
Oh shit!
Does that mean you could get arrested if you threw a party? Or I would get arrested if I threw a party? Or perhaps the judge would get arrested for throwing her own party?
The main question is for the prosecutor. But before I get to that, is that all you have to say? Or is there more?
Yes, that is it, yeah.
Now, Sir Mr. Prosecutor, did Diddy Kong over here have a list besides Epstein?
Funny enough, he did have one thing. He had soap to wash himself when he shoot people with a squirt.
How dare you!
Yeah, after he shoot the people in the party with the squirt gun, he rubbed himself in soap. And the next thing you know, there was a list, but it was in his old dusted-ass computer back in the 64 era. And I will call a witness of the same person who was at that party. A male woman who had banana in her mouth, as evident by her picture. Miss male woman. Is it true that Mr. Kong, this disgusting, filthy animal, decided to come in and ruin your good reputation because you were delivering mail? You were delivering the invitations to this quote-unquote Nintendo party for the Nintendo 64 for Diddy Kong, right? But you witness the soap and witness of said letters to the guests who knew what they were going into, and he took advantage like the dirty ape that he is. Look at that, she's so traumatized she can't even talk, but she got the banana in her mouth. I have no further questions, Your Honor. That dirty monkey is guilty.
I have a few
That's why I
questions
totally took
from
your
fellow
spots.
jurors. Did Diddy Kong use his jetpack without a license?
That is true. He illegally did not. He also illegally owned firearms and jetpacks. He did not own a license and claims that a monkey built them for him, Funky Kong, who is also probably going to be in this trial for illegally inventing things without a license. With all the resources in the island, therefore, Diddy Kong is guilty.
Another juror says, no, he's flying in the rain with baby oil on his body.
Exactly, like a sicko. I have no further questions. Fucker.
It is still 50-50 for the jurors.
Like a baby's model is still disgusting.
Alright,
I can indeed.
is this enough?
I can't believe this amount of horseshit I am hearing.
Oh no! Wait, you want horse shit? Here you go.
You're not even a horse.
No, you can have it.
So you believe that actor you hired was going to be convincing enough for me?
Oh, Gary, I would never hire actors for the court. This bitch lying. Like a
You see.
fraud. Damn
You
it.
see, there's something you should know. Just very much. You do realize that what today is it is the endless eclipse. Pretty much that means that people like that male woman are liars. It is the night of the lie. Surely my client here was staying indoors during the endless eclipse, and thus wanted to help people take shelter from the chaos that happened during that fateful night. So he decided to throw his own little party to help. And you call that a crime when he has clearly been helping people this entire time?
Then explain the soap and water guns. You can't cover that.
Ah, but yes, I can. For you see, for the soap, someone had stolen it while the party was going on. Not to mention another person pretty much grabbed the squirt gun, filled it with that abhorrent substance, and tried attacking everyone, including poor Diddy over here. I'd say that this was an act of pure sabotage. I believe we also have another piece of proof to help. For you see, we also found an energy drink, but not just energy drink, a can of Monster.
Oh,
You see, Mr. Kong over here doesn't drink Monster Energy. However, someone at the party did, and thus led to Mr. Kong being falsely accused of his horrid crime by horrid hooligans like you. That's all
Your
I'm saying.
Honor, are you really buying this garbage? Monster Energy drink. Who here drinks Monster Energy drinks? I'll tell you, fat, hairy, bearded bastards who are too busy playing COG. That's who. And I know one thing: that monkey hairy, and he pretty fat. And I'll tell you what.
So you're
I
assuming
know.
all monkeys are fat? That's kind of racist of you.
As Harambe before, a dumb little kid came in and got that innocent monkey shot. That was an innocent man. This, however, is not one of those men. I can say for certain. Monster Energy drink at a party. Who would use Monster in the middle of a party? That's like putting Prime in a party. Nobody wants Prime. I tried it once. That thing tastes like cat urine. Mixed with mint, and it's awful. Awful and horrid, I say. Therefore, I say this entire trial is quite bogus. More bogus than my own defendant, who is nothing but a little... Oh! You see that? You see that? No class!
But aren't you just doing it?
Either way, I rest my case, Your Honor. Jury, you already decided this dirty ape is guilty. Go back to the Planet of the Apes with you.
You know he's not going to the Planet of the Apes. He'll be going to jail with the other diddlers. The chat decided guilty.
And I win again. Yeah. Fucking Diddy.
Diddy, I told you the Monster Energy was not gonna fucking work. You stupid son of a bitch. You're making me look like a. You're making me look stupid, you fucking ape. I hope you get served Prime in prison. Prime. I hope you get served Lunchly in prison when it's Mobian.
Yes! No, not Lunchly. Oh my Lord, have mercy on my soul. Oh, that's too fucking funny. Oh, I'm about to piss myself. I think I'm done. Oh my god.
Shall we do one more trial before we end the stream for the night?
Yeah, fuck it. Oh my god, I'm about to piss my pants.
One of them requested, can we get Will Smith on trial? People requested Will Smith.
They want Will Smith!
But that all depends on what Poke is deciding.
Well, I have a feeling she's gonna pick someone whack like Springtrap or something. I'm actually scared. Listen, I have Twitch myself, chat, so feel free to follow me. I am selfish. I am shamelessly promoting myself, but I gotta tell you something. Oh, okay. Why is the president a piece of toast? Why is the president a piece of toast? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Why is the president?
Speak. Will Smith is accused of, yeah, that's hot.
Ah, that's hot.
Wait. Define that for me, Mr. Poke.
Why, you see, Mr. Will Smith has committed the unforeseeable act of a YouTube rewind, so to say.
Oh God.
For you see, he really did not like the fact that Mr. Chris Rock was talking shit about his wife, so he went back in time to pretty much sabotage the great YouTube rewind, just to get back at Mr. Rock before before traversing back to his timeline and kicking his ass. By that I mean slapping him. We found in his person a universal remote capable of warping dimensions and traversing through parts in time. We have also gotten note that he also attempted to break out of prison using such a remote. Where'd he get it from? Well, who the fuck knows? All we know is that he had it, and he fucking did it. Just to get back at Mr. Rock. That is all, Your Honor.
Anything you like to defend to that?
You know what I gotta say to that, Your Honor? Because I'll tell you, that is a load of horse shit. Time travel? I find it hilarious. He's not Adam Sandler. He doesn't have the ability to do that. The closest thing to it was Men in Black 2 or 3, and that movie was shit. I'll tell you one thing for certain. Mr. Smith was only defending, God forsake, his wife, or at least wife at the time. But I will confirm one thing for certain. This man was falsely wrong because YouTube hired him to do that, well, let's be honest, adequate at best YouTube Rewind. And how do I know? Perhaps, obviously, Mr. Will Smith was wrongly accused and it was Chris Rock who did it. How do I know? Simple. We looked at Mr. Rock's search history of the dark web purchases.
Dark web purchases, you say? Blasphemy!
Indeed. And not only that, framing Mr. Smith to commit such a, let's be honest, sellout crime. He even froze all the city's stoplights at red, causing major catastrophes. Even a school bus crashing into YouTube headquarters. Therefore, Mr. Smith is an innocent man, and the true perpetrator is the man who insulted, well, at least his adequate of a wife, who's bald. Jaden Smith. It was Christopher Rock. I state my case, Your Honor.
Well, alrighty then.
Let's see here. So you're accusing Mr. Rock of being the criminal? I find that absurd. How? What?
Not because of this.
Then tell me, why would Mr. Rock let himself be slapped?
She's like a bitch.
For you see, we found out that Mr. Smith also murdered Mr. Sandler to take his remote. That is because
that's bullshit, Your Honor. That is a load of.
For you see, he had a little black notebook, but not just any little black notebook. It was, in fact, a death note.
Death note mentioned, sir. Death note.
For you see, Mr. Smith pretty much supposedly acquired a death note from a shinigami, as they say, and pretty much decided to use it to cover Mr. Sandler's murder. Of course, upon killing Mr. Sandler, he was going to use it on Mr. Rock. That was until he found Mr. Sandler's universal remote and decided to play a dirty trick on Mr. Rock by not only making him more well known with the terrible YouTube Rewind, but also to get revenge by slapping him for pretty much, saying shit about his, not so sure wife. And we even have a witness to help with this case. None other than Will Smith's nosy janitor. Janitor, you were there, seeing Mr. Smith with the universal remote, cackling to himself that he was going to destroy that confounded rock. Is that... Now, being the nosy person that you were, you investigated, and thankfully you did, because you found not only the remote, but also discovered his, what he was going to do. Isn't that right, Miss Nosy Janitor? Yes. Why am I attacking you with this paper? Because I have no idea. I am Count Bagula. Anyway. But yes, I would say this, Your Honor, is quite an abhorrent crime Ms. Smith has committed. I rest my case.
Why, thank you, witness.
Hold on, let me just, Yeah, that's what I have to say about the bogus trial, because obviously, Mr. Smith...
Make sure you guys vote on Twitch side, whether Will Smith is guilty or not guilty.
All I know is Mr. Smith was obviously falsely wronged, again, because the actual book was not a Death Note, but a sketch note. A sketchbook that he was drawing for his wife, or at least somewhat wife. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But there is one witness that can prove that Mr. Rock stole that device and framed Mr. Smith, no other than the president himself.
Hey, yo.
You think the president is gonna save you?
Shut up, terrorists! Now then, Mr. President, you and your obvious government agency in Area 51 contain the remotes hidden from society in case abusers like Baghead, Dipshit, and Adam Sandler and Mr. Rock couldn't get their hands on it, considering how powerful it is to warp reality, timelines, and everything else, like a twisted show or movie. And if the Death Note was real, which is not, because I debunked that theory, that it was a sketchbook, you would have contained it yourself away from the Shinigami and everyone else's hands, even if you're stuck with it forever. But I will say this, Mr. President. Mr. Rock broke into your government lab facility, took the remote from you, and he attacked one of your generals. How? Simple. He bashed his head in with a broken umbrella, jamming it into his brain. Therefore, he stole the remotes, murdered your men, and obviously did all this. Travel in time to give him the freaking disturbed email purchase of getting a ticket to be in a godforsaken, awful rewind, to even freezing traffic into red lights to commit heinous acts, and even the worst of all, the worst thing a man could do, he even had it all documented in his old computer.
From one of our jurors, they said that his wife is guilty. She should have been on trial for the worst wife ever.
Facts. But besides that, other than a balding, ugly whore, no offense, Mr. Smith, this man is clearly falsely wronged, and the true culprit is that motherfucker right there.
They're actually
Even
talking
Mr.
about Chris
President.
Rock, not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. To be clear with the chat,
Wrong Rock.
is Chris Rock.
Wrong Rock. But as I was stating on my white, gorgeous silver beard, that the president himself, Mr. Toastman, Mr. Presidential Powder Toastman, has stated that they were robbed and it was Mr. Rock. I have no further questions. And even so, this prosecutor can kiss my... Not going to bed and here ignore them.
You bumbling buffoon, to blame me for something that Will Smith clearly did. You are greatly mistaken. For you see, Mr. Smith had a yellow postcard pretty much sent to Chris Rock's address, threatening him if he ever said anything about his wife during the awards. We can also say that such a terrible, terrible threat and crime plan was brought up in his diary. In the diary, it clearly states the plans to get his plans to do with Chris Rock after acquiring the remote. Of course, he wasn't sure about killing Mr. Sandler, but he knew it had to be done for the betterment of his revenge. And so, I believe that you, my friend, and the president are full of horse knockers. I believe that Mr. Rock is as guilty can be, like you, your fish, and you have a beard. And I'm the great Count Bagula.
But that isn't Chris Rock, though. That is Will Smith. That is on
That
trial.
just proves it. The prosecutor is racist, mistaking another black man with another black man.
What?
It is overruled. I win. Racism shall not prevail. I go to sleep now.
What? I said Will Smith. Not...
And with that being said, of all the confusion and within the jurors voted, I hereby declare Will Smith not guilty of their crimes.
Ah, that's high. That is high.
God damn it, Chris. God damn it, Chris. How dare you not give me enough evidence? You fucko. You deserve to get slapped. I would have went over there. Should have went up there and slapped you myself.
Oh, that was fun.
I think that might be it for tonight. If you guys want to see more guilty as suck, comment down in the comments below, and I might see if I might bring other people to be in this very lovely court case with me. We are actually going to stream Sonic X Shadow Generations this Monday, probably at 6 or 7 p.m, whatever time is set. But yes, we are actually getting started with the new Sonic series right then and there. But yes, thank you all so much for coming. I'm sorry, Bringo Bear. But yes, thank you all so much for coming. Oh. Sorry, my brain must have gone burr. But yes, if you want to see some more of it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below, and make sure you hit the notification down below. If you are on Twitch, if you want to see some more of my content, you may feel free to follow me on here. And if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe, make sure you hit the notification down below. If you want to get some exclusive behind the scenes or upcoming episodes beforehand, or even do some exclusive community nights, you either must become a Twitch subscriber or part of a YouTube membership. But yes, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you on Monday. Stay Tuesday, because you have a wonderful night. Bye-bye!